Trevecca will turn to junior Jack Keel. The right-hander is 5-3 with a .543 earned run average. He's ready to go. First pitch on the way to leadoff batter Jack Clancy. It's outside a ball, and away we go in the GMAC championship game. We start right on time at high noon here in Mason, Ohio. Strike called to Clancy. Left-handed batter hitting .333, 3 home runs, 11 runs batted in. Outside for a ball, 2-1. Ty Hatfield on deck. The Dragons hitting .302 as a team. That ranked 5th among the GMAC clubs. Check swing, it cost him a strike. Clancy 4 for 13 in the tournament so far. 3 RBIs, 2 walks. This one rocketed to right, down the line, and it is a fair ball off the wall, bouncing into the corner. Clancy heading for second, goes in head first with a slide at second, a leadoff double, and the Dragons get an immediate boost from Jack Clancy. He's in scoring position for Ty Hatfield. A great start for the Dragons.
Third double of the year for Jack Clancy. And boy, I don't know about you, David, over here, but our games at Legacy Field, the top of the first inning has been important. We've seen teams come out and produce early and play from in front. So important here today. What a start for Tiffin.
Well, the wind is blowing out to right. I don't know that ball needed a lot of help from the wind. It nearly got out of here down near the 320 marker. Ty Hatfield takes a strike. The junior hitting .310, 1 home run, 23 runs batted in. Hatfield 4 out of 10 in the tournament. The Dragons have really shared the love offensively. Everybody contributing. Clancy now with 5 hits. He's off second. Ground ball toward third. Big hop there for Warner. And he'll throw out Hatfield. 1 out here in the top of the first. No score. The rest of the Tiffin Dragons lineup. Cal Brazier coming up right now. The first baseman. Logan Swanger will be the DH. Andrew Fairbrother at third. Then Tommy Thaman in center. Griff Cady in left. Isaiah Mirabal catching. And Aiden Grabowski will round out the lineup at shortstop. They're hitting against Jack Keel. It's in there for a strike. Todd, tell us a little bit more about Jack Keel.
Jack Keel, he's a veteran on this staff. He was one of their top 2 starters a year ago. Not had quite the season this year for them, but he is 3-3 with a 5.54 ERA. Only his 9th appearance and his 6th start of the year. So he has not logged the innings that he did a season ago for this Trevecca team.
Jack Keel came on in the game on Thursday and saved a 10-8 victory for Trevecca over Ashland. Struck out 2, walked 1. He's working on Cal Brazier. Clancy off second following his leadoff double. A rocket out to left field is going to hang up for Logan West. Well, Brazier could not hit it any harder than that. 2 outs, and Logan Swanger to the plate. Defensively for the Trojans, Carter Warner at third base, Josh Griffin at shortstop, Joey Parliament at second, Abbott Lawrence at first, Logan West in left, Haven Mangrum in center field, Andrew Becker in right. David Milam is the catcher, working with Jack Keel. Outside to Logan Swanger, who has 4 hits out of 10 trips in the tournament, a homer, a double, 4 RBIs. He's also walked twice. Tiffin emerging to the championship game as the number 7 seed. That's bounced foul, first base side. 1 ball, 1 strike. They've done this before, Todd. They won the 2019 GMAC tournament as the number 7 seed. That was a season where Tiffin started 2-17. Check swing cost him a strike. So Swanger, the left-handed batter, trying to get Clancy in with 2 outs.
You know, being the lower seed, hasn't met a Big deal. Walsh won it as a 6 seed a couple of years ago. Ohio Dominican as a 7 seed got to the championship game on Saturday.
Anything can happen in these tournaments when it's just a one-game situation.
You get hot at the right time, and we saw that with Kentucky Wesleyan. A team that had lost 15 games during the regular season was about 2 weeks below 500 coming in, and they were playing to get here yesterday.
Keel ready. A check at second, the 2-2. Popped him up, foul, and out of play. The umpires today, Todd Odell calling the balls and strikes. It is a 4-man crew. Jason Dreyer at first, Justin Penix at second, and Mike O'Leary is making the impartial calls over at third base. Beautiful, bright, sunny day here. The championship game of the GMAC. Auto bid to the Division II National Tournament on the line. Another swing and foul. Lifted down the left field line. It's out of play. 320 down each line. 385 to the power alley in left. 380 to the gap in right. Straightaway center field is a little different. The batter's eye is in play. It's angled 400 to the left of the batter's eye, 385 to the right. A ball driven deep to right. This one is not coming back. It's gone. Logan Swanger, a no-doubter to right field, his 15th home run of the year. And the Tiffin Dragons strike first as they take a 2-0 lead here in the top of the first inning. RBIs 57 and 58.
Well, that ball absolutely belted off the bat of Swanger, his second home run of the tournament, giving him 6 runs batted in now here this week. And you'll see Jack Keel left that pitch way up in the strike zone, and Logan Swanger got out in front of it, and he knew it was gone from the time it left the bat, way up into those seats in right field.
Fairbrother on the first pitch, rips one down the third base line, a fair ball. It is the third extra base hit of this top of the first for the Tiffin Dragons, and they continue to put pressure on with 2 outs. Tommy Thaman, the first team all-conference selection, is headed to the plate.
9th double of the year by Fairbrother, and he jumped on the very first pitch, as you said, David, and right down that left field line. So with Jack Keel, you're a strike away from getting out of the inning, and now all of a sudden 2 runs are home, and you've got to deal with a dangerous hitter here in Thaman.
He jumps on the first pitch, so they have a game plan there that they feel they're going to go after any pitch they see early in the count. And it's interesting to note, Todd, even the out by Frazier,
yeah, it was a bullet,
was absolutely smoked and caught by Logan West in left. Bunt, third base side by Thaman. That rolls right on the chalk.
Oh, wow.
They're hoping it goes foul, and it will not. Bunt single.
We've talked about how immaculate the surface is here. It's extremely level, too, David. That ball just hugged the line all the way down and rolled 88.5 feet before it got to third, as they were just praying, as you said, it might hit the grass right there and kind of come back, and it just didn't.
Unbelievable. You could bunt a ball 1,000 times and not get it to do that. Fairbrother moves to third. They're on the corners for Griff Cady. 2-0 Tiffin in the first inning. Cady batting .326, 1 home run, 18 runs batted in, 2 for 5 in the tournament with a walk. He's also been hit by a pitch which knocked him out of a ball game. Keel reeling here in the first inning. 2-0 Tiffin. Fouled away. No balls, 2 strikes. Isaiah Mirabal on deck. Cady is the 7th man to bat here in the inning for the Dragons. 3 extra base hits, 4 hits total. Breaking ball, grounded slowly to Lawrence over at first. He'll take it to the bag, and the side is retired, but a great start in the GMAC championship for the number 7 seed Dragons. 2 runs, 4 hits, no errors, 2 runners were left on base. Swanger, the big fly. And we go to the bottom half of the first inning. It's Tiffin 2, Trevecca coming to bat. Well, on we go to the bottom half of the first inning in the GMAC Championship game. Tiffin 2, Trevecca coming up against the senior Ben Hubert. Todd, tell us about Hubert. He'll be the guy who tries to protect an early 2-run cushion.
Yeah, a lot of confidence now going out there with a 2-run lead. Hubert is making his 12th appearance and 11th start of the season in 23 2/3 innings this year. He's allowed 30 runs, 25 of them earned, walking 9, only striking out 9. Opposition has hit .358 off of Hubert this year. He is 2-2 with a 9.51 ERA, and when you get to Championship Saturday, Dave, you've got to have somebody come up big. Last year we saw Grant LaMarche for Northwood kind of come out of their bullpen and start the, if necessary, game in the championship. Today they need it out of Ben Hubert.
He's a native of Toronto, Ontario. He'll face Andrew Becker, followed by Joey Parliament, Haven Mangrum here in the first inning. If we've learned anything about the Trevecca Trojans, 2 runs isn't an insurmountable deficit. They're hitting .309 as a team, and a gapper toward right center field. That is going to scoot almost to the warning track. Becker going for 2. Throw coming in. It'll be offline, and it's a double for Andrew Becker, second team All-GMAC, hitting .404 entering Championship Saturday. He's had quite a year, and tying run will come immediately to the plate.
13th double of the year, deposited the very first pitch he saw. To your point, David, that this team they averaged 8 runs a game this year, 3rd most in the conference, and hitting over .310 on the season. You get the feeling that today, certainly the way it has started, with the elements, the way the wind is blowing so strong out to straightaway center field, that we're going to have a high-scoring game here today.
Well, here's Joey Parliament, and he belts one to left, and that hangs up, and it's caught by Griff Cady. We've had 2 lineouts to left already. Flags are telling different stories. You have a set of flags that are blowing out toward right. You have the flags over the batter's eye out to center. Safe to say it's a swirling and stiff wind.
Yeah. Anything in the infield, a pop-up is going to be an adventure. And if you are an outfielder, as you see the flags, those are down the left field lines. The ones on top of the batter's eye and straightaway center are hanging on for dear life.
Just like us, Todd.
It's day to day, right?
Ball 1 to Haven Mangrum, left-handed hitting, first team all-conference senior, .387, 5 home runs, 40 runs batted in. Mangrum 6 for 12 in the tournament. You come in, you hit .500 in the postseason. That is some clutch hitting. Mangrum, number 3 hitter, followed by Cole McCallum, then David Milam. That one just a little bit low. 3-0 from Ben Hubert. Abbott Lawrence will hit 6th, the lower third of Josh Griffin, Logan West, Carter Warner, and the Trojans 3rd in the league in hitting. Tiffin 5th in the GMAC in pitching. Staff ERA for the Dragons of 6.11. It has been a hitter's year in the GMAC time.
It has. The veteran players in the conference this year were all on the offensive side, a lot of younger arms, the veteran arms that were having good years last year. The top 2 pitchers in this conference both transferred to Division I schools this year.
Inside out swing, lifted down the third base line and playable for Fairbrother. He makes the grab. So Haven Mangrum taken care of. Ben Hubert, after giving up the leadoff double, has retired the next 2. Does that sound familiar?
Yeah, it does, because that's exactly what Jack Keel did in the top half of this inning before giving up that bomb to Swanger.
Here's Cole McCallum, the Trevecca DH, with 13 homers on the year. A .352 batter, 62 RBIs. He has hit over .500 in the tournament, 7 for 12, a homer, double, and 3 RBIs, and Trevecca's 3 victories. They have vanquished Walsh and Ashland twice. Ashland was the number 1 seed in the tournament. 2-0 Tiffin. bottom of the first, 2 gone. Hubert steps off and lobs a ceremonial pickoff throw back to second.
Different format for the tournament this year as they went to the pool play, Pool A and Pool B, or as I referred to Pool B as the Purple Pool, with Kentucky Wesleyan, Trevecca Nazarene in there as Nashland, all wearing the purple.
That pool was kind of a purple haze. Ball shot off the facing of the Trevecca dugout.
So the different format, you end up playing the same team twice. You're kind of guaranteed to kind of do that, and that's how it ended up working out. As Tiffin was able to defeat Northwood twice, their first and last game, and then back-to-back wins by Trevecca over Ashland.
The pitch to McCallum taken a little bit low. 2 balls, 1 strike. We're just getting warmed up here at Prasco Park in the GMAC Championship. Logan Swanger has hit a 2-run home run for the Dragons. Trevecca trying to answer here in the bottom of the first inning. McCallum, strong right-handed hitter. He hits one hard on the ground to Grabowski. Does not field it cleanly, but recovers and throws out Cole McCallum. And Ben Hubert works around the leadoff double. No runs, 1 hit, no errors, 1 runner left on base. We have 1 inning in the books in the GMAC Championship. It's Tiffin 2, Trevecca nothing.